Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new installment in our OneBlock Skyblock series. Today we have the Red Desert up for our review and playing through, but there's a couple of things I wanted to take care of real quick before we really get into that. First off, I'm going to grab this pumpkin because it'll be nice to have that. But the biggest thing that we need to make sure that we take care of today is I'd like to start having something to do with some of these pumpkins, since we are getting a fair amount of them at this stage. And I think what we can go ahead and do is, in one of these chests right there, we've got a bunch of these eggs, and I would like to start getting some more of these, since I had an unfortunate run-in with the chickens that I last had being killed by these foxes. So what we're gonna do here to start today's episode off is I'm going to smelt up a little bit of glass, and we're also going to, while that's smelting, take a little bit of our iron, and I think we have more of it that we can smelt up. Yeah, we do have a little bit more right there, but we're going to take some of our iron, and we're going to take one of the many different chests that we have, and you'll probably see what I'm, or anticipate what I'm going to do here with that. By taking this iron, putting it like that, we can make ourselves a hopper, which is a bit of an investment for us to make, but I honestly think that it will be worthwhile once we get this farm up and running. We're going to put this chest here, and we're going to double it up. And we'll then take our hopper, put that back in our hand, and feed it into... I feel like the backside of this should be fine. We'll go right like that. We are going to make a bit more of a platform that we can work off of this after we sleep and get some rest here. Alright, that glass is ready for us to use. So we can come up here, and we will be putting the glass like this. And the last one I will place right here on top. But first we need to make sure that we can get the eggs in here. So let's go ahead and grab those. And hopefully we can get a decent amount of chickens. There's at least one. Only 5 chickens in there, and that's okay. So we'll go ahead and place that glass on top. These chickens will take a while to grow, but once they do, we will be able to have some renewable eggs. And hopefully these ocelots mind their own business. I don't think that they should be able to get those guys out where they're at. As a matter of fact, I'm going to smelt up a bit more glass just to be absolutely sure that that doesn't happen even on accident. And now it's just a waiting game with these guys, really. Ooh, terracotta. This is a hot commodity, except the yellow variant, or any of the colored variants, I should say, are not things that we can re-dye, so we would need to use it in whatever variation it has. Okay, so we've got some llamas here, which could prove to be a bit of a problem because I have wolves, and these two do not get along. Oh! Well, hello, Mr. Villager. You're gonna hang out there for a minute, because I need a place to put you. Ideally far away from things. Okay, so I think I've got a system figured out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a boat. And we're going to put that boat right here. And we're gonna let Lewis, because apparently he already has a name, we're gonna get Lewis into this boat. And then we are going to carefully maneuver our way over here. You probably just claim that bed for yourself, which is not okay. I don't know how that guy got in over here. We're going to need to spawn-proof this area. I'm just working on a roof space. And the reason I'm putting in a roof space at all is because I don't want the off chance of a thunderstorm lightning strike hitting this guy and turning him into a witch. And I'm using slabs to make sure that it doesn't turn into a mob spawning platform up on top. So now, if we place a few torches around the edges, and if we come back over here to this little guy that we carved out with some shears for our the start of our little pumpkin farm over there. We can knock out this central block, and we can put in a jack-o'-lantern, which will be a nice light source for us. Then we will knock out that boat. And we'll quickly get in and out of there, leaving Lewis to his own designs. Ooh, monster party. Let's move. Let's move. Okay. Armored husks. At least one Vindicator. 2 Vindicators. And another guy that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, so at least he doesn't have an axe. But that was still less than desirable. And I've got to get you guys out of the way. Get him. Thank you, my dear pet. Oh, we've got an odd one. Shulker Spawn Egg. Okay. That's gonna go here with the other spawn egg. Now this one could actually be useful, but it could also leave me with 1 shulker shell, which wouldn't do me a whole lot of good. So we're gonna keep that guy on reserve for the time being. Benevolent chest. We've got a few cobwebs, a few more of those bottles, a bunch of emeralds, an acacia chest, and if this is anything to go off of, breaking it brings us into the next phase, which has a longer cooldown than the ones before did. Alright, it looks like our next phase is the Nether, which will be interesting. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a development episode next, since I do have a bunch of things that I could do around here. But let me know in the comments if you'd rather see a development episode or if you do want us to just peel through the next one of these. I'd like to roll back this pen a little bit, give me some more clearance around this area so the monster parties don't destroy everything. And of course we've got some work we can do with our villagers and our chicken farm, which is actually doing very, very well, all things considered. But that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure that you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for that daily variety content. And I hope to catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.